I mean, the Blazers don't guard either of these screens the right way. Okay, here's a cross screen right here. Where's DeAndre Ayton? I got to jam Steph Curry as he comes through the cross screen so Toumani Camara can get on the other side. You don't do that. So now Toumani Camara is scrambling to get over to Steph Curry. So now Toumani Camara's got to chase Steph Curry over a down screen, and DeAndre Ayton's got to get attached and show. Toumani Camara goes up the gut. In transition right here, your help is going to come from Anthony Simons, all right, in the corner. That's where he's in the gaps. If you're DeAndre Ayton, I got to stay up at the top of the key with Jonathan Kuminga. Like, there's help in the corner. Like, why is DeAndre Ayton doubling here? I mean, in transition here, Anthony Simons needs to be sprinting to the three-point line and getting us back to the baseline. I'm still in help, but I can't be just ignoring Podziemski here. All right? So you're just napping on Podziemski for no reason, even though DeAndre Ayton is actually in help right now. Okay? So you're gonna be late to get out to Podziemski, and then Malcolm Brogdon. What is he doing? Why is he not up guarding Klay Thompson? No. If you're Jeremy Grant, I'm on the wing. My back is to the baseline. If Klay Thompson comes over a down screen, I'm going to stay attached to his hip and chase. You don't guard. You got your back to the ball. You're not seeing the ball. Klay Thompson's going to just obviously beat you backdoor. This is why the Blazers are going nowhere. What does Chauncey Billups not get? You must have backside help. In order to do that, I want to hedge and push Chris Paul to the sideline. Scoot Henderson standing and waiting in backside help. You run drop coverage. You have no backside help. If you're doubling, it's got to come. Jabari Walker's not even seeing the ball right here. This is his double. So he's coming over. He's going to get this dribble picked up. Okay? Then your Tyball's going to immediately rotate, and everybody rotates. It's easy rotations. Okay? Doubling. First of all, this double team's taking way too long to get there. And oh, by the way, there's no rotating. So Sarge could just drop this off if he wanted to. Your Duop Reith, get in the gaps, up the line. Matisse Thybulle is getting back to the three-point line, but up the line. Look at this. Kuminga's coming. Why are you above the three-point line? I'm over. My feet are set. I'm in a defensive stance. I'm stunting and recovering. You're nowhere. This is why Chauncey Billups, this is why the Blazers are going nowhere with Chauncey Billups. This ball's getting thrown down low. Why is Scoot Henderson dropping to the paint right here? Stay out. Where is Scoot Henderson going? Why are you standing in the paint? So this ball gets swung to Podziemski. You're not ready to guard him. Pump fake in the lane. Very simple down screen right here. If you're Anthony Simons, I have to be attached. Whatever I'm doing, whether I'm switching this or whether I'm just showing so that Podziemski can't curl, I'm never unattached because now Moody slips it. More just outer space clown car defense. For whatever reason, Toumani Camara is fronting the post. Well, that's Jeremy Grant's help. He's in the backside. Malcolm Brogdon needs to get up. You're not in help. So Malcolm Brogdon's standing in the paint for no reason and staring at the ball, I might add. So Podziemski's just going to catch this. You're not going to be ready to guard. Again. If you're Anthony Simons, why? You're guarding Steph Curry. Could we see the ball and Steph Curry, who we're guarding right here? How is Anthony Simons this asleep? And why are you in the paint? Get out. What are you doing? Why did that just happen? It's the same thing. Malcolm Brogdon, you are guarding Steph Curry. Could we see both ball and man? Look at Malcolm Brogdon. How long are you not going to pay attention to Steph Curry for? It's just unbelievable. It's just a poorly coached team. It's sad to watch. Toumani Camara, you're not guarding above the three-point line. My back's to the baseline here. Like, you got your back to the ball. Your back's to the sideline. So now you're easily getting beat back door, and now Steph Curry can just reverse it the other way, force you to go up the gut. Again, this is just being poorly coached. It's the same exact thing. This is Chauncey Billups being a complete disgrace. Okay? Anthony Simons, back to the baseline. Seeing ball, seeing... How many times is this going to happen? You're not even seeing Steph Curry. Transition, if you're Jabari Walker, you do not worry about the ball when it's across half court. Just sprint back. You're guarding the ball when it's across half court. So now one hit ahead pass, and the Warriors have numbers now for no reason. Oh my God. Here it is again. How does Chauncey Billups have a paycheck coaching basketball? This is unreal. Toumani Camara, back to baseline. Seeing ball, seeing man. Your back's to the sideline. Please, can Steph Curry beat me backdoor, is what you're saying. Again. Again, just being poorly coached. Malcolm Brogdon's coming up to ice this screen. So DeAndre Ayton's got to sprint and get underneath Klay Thompson. You have backside help right there with Scoot Henderson. But, I mean, Malcolm Brogdon's moving to ice the screen. Where's Ayton? Nowhere. So Klay Thompson, there's no icing. He's just in the lane. Your Toumani Camara, Kevon Looney is screening you at half court. I can get way underneath here. I can't make contact with Kevon Looney. Look at how this space you have. Get under the... How are you getting screened here? So now Steph Curry, you're not ready to guard. How? This is just the shell drill in a game. Jerami Grant's got to move over here and get in the gaps. If his back's to the baseline, he'll be easily able to stunt and recover at this Klay Thompson drive. But Jerami Grant is nowhere. So because Jerami Grant's not in help, able to stunt and recover, Klay Thompson's in the lane. So besides the fact Klay Thompson just open underneath the rim, Kevon Looney's also wide open because there's no rotating. You have to do something about this handoff. Jerami Grant is getting screened off this handoff, okay? So this is pretty switchable, DeAndre Ayton, Jerami Grant. I could switch. I could easily hedge, too. The sideline is literally right there. Malcolm Brogdon gets in backside help right there. Toumani Camara can handle the Warriors players 2 passes away. But you do nothing. Look at this. Jerami Grant gets screened. You did nothing about it. He's off balance. This can't be real life. I can't actually be seeing this. Well, okay, you don't want to hedge. How about you switch here, okay? DeAndre Ayton's got Toumani Camara right there in the gaps. Malcolm Brogdon will be fine on Kevon Looney. He'll be in the gaps too when he switches. You have help everywhere. What? How is this the defense? How is it give open 3 to Klay Thompson? How? How is Chauncey Billups coaching? How? Jerami Grant, you're guarding Steph Curry. Back to the baseline. You have your back to the sideline. I'm never guarding like this away from the ball. Easily beat backdoor. Chauncey Billups being employed is wild. If you're Scoot Henderson, you're fine right here. You're in a defensive stance. You're ready to slide your feet on Chris Paul. Like, this is good. Why all of a sudden now are you coming up right now to gamble and give Chris Paul an angle where you have no help? If I'm giving him any angle, I want to force him to where my help is, towards the middle of the floor right here. That's where all your help is. I don't know why you just decided to stop guarding Chris Paul, but now we need some help. Like, if you're Matisse Thybulle in transition, you're not getting back to Trayce Jackson-Davis. You're behind Trayce Jackson-Davis. So take the ball and communicate. This is transition defense. And then now I can have Scoot Henderson take Trayce Jackson-Davis. But you're not communicating. Disaster. Here's another classic from the first half. So Trayce Jackson-Davis is setting a down screen. Remember, Jabari Walker has to be attached to him. If I'm switching the screen, I'm attached because I'm ready to switch immediately. Or I'm probably should be just showing here so that Klay Thompson can't curl. But I can't be unattached because of this. You can't double from the baseline here. Stop. Matisse Thybulle's got to stay home. All right? If you're going to double, it's coming from Jabari Walker right here. Because then I can rotate out. And at least Jabari Walker, when he doubles, will make these passes to the weak side of the floor somewhat difficult. Because you're going to be blocking his vision a little at least. Matisse Thybulle is just standing in the absolute middle of nowhere. Dario Saric can make any pass he wants to with ease. How is this not a switch? It's Scoot Henderson and Malcolm Brogdon. Why? This is the most switchable screen ever. What? You're going to run drop coverage with 2 guards with no backside help, of course. This is just, it's so offensive and sickening. Like, what are the... Okay, off this handoff. Why can't we just switch this handoff if you don't want to hedge? Duop, Reith can switch. You have help right. Malcolm Brogdon standing and waiting to help. Anthony Simons can switch on to Trayce Jackson-Davis. I can scram switch out of it and have Scoot Henderson take Trayce Jackson-Davis, and Anthony Simons eventually can go to the corner here. But this can't, again, like, how is this the defense that Klay Thompson just gets open? Oh, by the way, Trayce Jackson-Davis's roll's open too. Am I like...